Hi, I'm Valentine. Today I'm starting a series of videos on relationships. A lot of the things I'm going to be saying in this series may seem obvious, and they may seem like no-brainers. However, I see a lot of people making these mistakes, whether intentionally or accidentally. So, I just want to go over the options and some of the pitfalls that we can get into so easily, especially when emotions are involved. Emotions are one of the very special things about being human, and knowing how to use those emotions is very important. When we have strong emotions, it can be very difficult for the more rational parts of our brain to work effectively, and we may do rash things that are honest from the heart, but on reflection may not be what we truly wanted. So this is going to be video 1. And this is going to be talking about trust and honesty. You cannot really have a strong relationship without both of those. If you don't trust your partner completely, then you don't have a relationship. If you lie to your partner ever, you don't have a relationship that's going to work out in the long run. And if you're not 100% honest with them all the time, you can't build a strong bond with them. Your heart will always be somewhat closed off from them. I think it's very difficult for a lot of people to realize the necessity of always saying exactly what they truly believe and how they're truly feeling. Certainly in my own relationships that has been a problem at certain times, and the only times when I did ever hide something from my partner were things that were tragically destructive to the relationship. And I see other people doing this too. And sometimes it can be errors of omission, just not telling your partner how you feel because you don't want to start any crap. You don't want to stir the pot. But if you do that, then your needs are not being met. And ultimately, you will be very unhappy with where you're at. So, it takes courage to be honest, but without that courage and truth, there's going to be miscommunication, there's going to be bad blood or misapprehension that's going to be brewing over time. We'll talk about this more in a video about soulmates, but certainly with the person I felt like was my soulmate, I felt like I was completely honest with them, except for one small thing that I hid, and that really tore us apart in the end. And we might have fallen apart otherwise if she had known, but I don't know, because I didn't live that timeline. Now, what can you do to always be honest? The best thing to do is always have an open heart, to have as clear a mind as you can so that you can express what you're feeling and what your needs are. If your needs are not being met by your partner, that's another recipe for disaster. And I see that happen far too often. One partner becomes complacent, one partner starts to lean too much on the other partner and is not standing on their own 2 feet. One partner feels like they're doing all the work and they're not getting their needs met. Or even if both partners are doing work, if there are gaps in each partner's needs, then it will still fall apart. And that's true of any relationship. Whether it's romantic, friendship, or even professional. Honestly, people try to be sly and very specific about how they deal with people professionally, but ultimately it's a dark path. If you cannot be truly honest and open with your professional partners, that means you will not have compassion for them, and ultimately the foundation of this relationship will crumble because it won't be a strong foundation to begin with. Well, that's it for this video. May you be well, may you be blessed, may you be truly honest with yourself and others, may you be loving with all beings, including yourself. See you in the next video.